Hey, this
Ex-
is another market watch report for Ardmore for the month of August, and I'm sure you've heard by now about the market shift. We're still seeing some of the little like after effects of that, I suppose. Homes are sitting on the market a little longer. There's more price drops. Homes aren't getting like the astronomical like 20+% anymore. But the inventory in our area is still super low, so it actually is still a seller's market. Like the whole main line, there's just not that many homes. Now in the summer, buyers and sellers actually like go down the shore, they're on vacation, they're doing all this other stuff. Moving's not top of mind. So, there was less activity, but I think in the fall, definitely before the holidays, we should see a little bit more activities. So, if you've been worrying about like whether or not it's a good time to sell or whatnot, it still is. It's just, you missed the boat of like the insane offers. But then again, like if you need to buy a house as well, you don't have to put in those insane offers anymore. So it's kind of like a mixed bag. Speaking of a mixed bag, you'll see some of the closed homes in both the Lower Marion Township and Haverford Township parts of Ardmore. There were, some that went over asking and then some that went under asking. And again, I think that was still sellers adjusting to like the new market. And, some of them, I guess, they didn't time it up well. But now that we kind of know, it's important to have like a really good price on it. So I think the further it was like midsummer the shift happened. So the further we get away from that, I think the less below asking we'll see. But again, in a normal market, there is below asking. And I think, we'll probably see over asking like 5% instead of like the 10, 15, 20%. Again, as with the last couple of years though, predictions, who really knows? That's what I'm guessing. All right, so we're in Ardmore, Haverford Township, part of it. So there are a few actives, like ones that have been active this month. Not that many. I mean, with the holiday coming up, by the way, happy holiday weekend. That's pretty typical. Like the week before any holiday slows down. There's a couple pendings and under contracts. This one on Belmont actually closed, and that was 5% above asking. That was on the market for 8 days. So again, I think we'll see more and more in that. Maybe like a little longer days on market, up to like 16, 21, and then anywhere from like, 2% above to 5%, or even below asking. So you can see there's a good amount that are pending and under contract. Here's another one on Kenilworth that closed for 394.5, and that was 1.5% below asking. That was on the market for 4 days. So if you paid attention, if you watch these videos at all in the first half of the year, if something was on the market for 4 days, that meant it probably went like 10% above asking. Now they probably just got the one offer and they took it just because things can sit now. This one on Chestnut closed for 468, and that was 17% above asking. And that was like right when the market shift happened too. So, as long as it's a good home and a good location, like people are still, and the home's like looking pretty good and you don't have a crazy price tag on it, uh, buyers are still going to pay really good for it. This one on Pine Valley was 5% below asking for 570. That was right around the market shift too. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. Like some were affected by it, some weren't. This was 8% above asking. That was on the market for 9 days, and that was right around the shift too. So a lot of these homes, that's right around when the shift happened. This one on Golf View, it's a gorgeous home, was they had a price drop of 18% below asking, and it was on the market for 30 days. So it sold for 1,875. It was originally listed for 2.3. It's a fantastic location. It's got the whole bit. So these homes that I'm going through, if you want to like check out all the pictures of the homes, especially the actives and pendings that I kind of skipped, there is a button for this, and you just click it in the email that I send you, and you will have this exact screen you'll get to see. So you can play around with the homes, can go through all the pictures, you can look at like all the information. It's highly interactive. And if you stumbled upon this on YouTube without the email, one, thank you. I don't know how you would have seen that. And two, just contact me, Ben Hearn, the realtor, either like Instagram or Facebook or Actually, you could just Google my name as a realtor and you'll see. And I can get this info out too. And I can do it for other towns too. All right, this one on Lorraine, closed for its asking price of 429.9, and that was on the market for 12 days. So yeah, we're gonna be seeing more like, you know, 10 days, 15 up to 21. This one was 1% below asking and was on the market for 4 days. That was 445. These one on Ardmore, they're 287, 260. And then I think there's just, yeah, this one on Goth View. This one sold above asking. Man, these Goth View homes take forever to load. Anyway, that sold 4.7% above asking. That was on the market 6 days, and that was 1.5. And that was, you know, again, good location. And all right, now we'll go to the Lower Marion Township part of Ardmore. And if you notice, there are no active homes currently in Ardmore, except because, like, you know, usually homes don't last for that long. But yeah, that's just pretty wild. There's a couple pending, and then there were a good amount of closings. So this one in Wellington closed at 525. That was 19% above asking. And you know, that I think will be a lot rarer now, whereas in the spring and whatnot, you know, seeing 19% above asking, it wasn't standard, but it wasn't like as jaw dropping as you would think. But yeah, this home looks gorgeous. So good job for them. Grandview for 596. That was 13% above asking. And you know, mid-July. So yeah, it's just, and again, that home looks nice. So if you've seen the national news about, you know, the market's changed, it's buyer's market, blah, blah, blah. No, not at the Philly suburbs. This was 6% above asking for 325. Yeah, the Philly suburbs, there's just no inventory. So it's like the metric used for it, it's firmly in the seller's market side. This one, oh no. This one on Edgemont was for 530, and that was 11% above asking. We have one more on Edgemont, and that was 5% above asking for 505. This one on Marlborough Road, it's a cute little area. That was 2% above asking for 450. So a couple of them there, like I sold the one for 440, I think the month before. So that's probably going to be, you know, if you're selling your home, if you live there, that's, you know, those are two good comps that you can use. This one was 25% below asking, so close for 970. Yeah, they had a really high price tag on it. I mean, the inside's nice, but there wasn't really much of a yard. And this one on Glen Road, it was 10% below asking for 225. It was on the market 2 weeks. So, you know, that's a grand house. All right, that's it. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So yeah, if you're interested about like where your house stands, you know, because the market has shifted and your house is probably the biggest asset you have, and you're wondering, you know, what it would sell for in this kind of market, feel free to reach out and we can come in, give us a tour, tell us, you know, recent updates, this or that, and we will give you a comparable market analysis report. So based on like recent homes that sold that are active, you know, based on your homes, like square footage, blah, 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 we think it would sell for this. And then we can also tell you, like, you know, if you change these carpets, if you did a little staging here, if you did a little landscaping over there, we think your home would, you know, net you this much higher. And something that's great about us Compass, like using a Compass agent, is we have this program, it's called Capital Concierge. So we give the seller money, like we give money up front, we front them money, and we don't get paid until the house settles and there's no interest. And it really makes, like, if you put in 5 to 10K worth just to improve your house just a little bit, it makes it look a lot better and it'll sell quicker and for more money. So if you're interested in that, again, reach out. I can give you like all sorts of info about that. And we can like kind of walk you through, you know, if that would work for you or not. Sometimes it does, sometimes it's not in somebody's best interest. That's all I have. I will see you next month. Go Birds. Pretty hopeful for the season. I think we'll do pretty well. All right, bye.